I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I bought the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. If you guys are looking to get your builds and badges grinded for NBA 2K22, make sure to hit up Star Grinders on Twitter or Instagram to get your badges and builds grinded fast, easy, and legit. The links to his stuff will be in the description.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up to YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back with yet another video, and we back on NBA 2K22 with another video. Today I got y'all boys with a video I know y'all boys want. I'm gonna be going over the best build at every position, not for just next gen but for current gen too. So all in this one video, I'm gonna have 10 total builds for pretty much 2 different games. And real quick, I want to go over it. I'm gonna be real with you, I think next gen in comparison to current gen is just a way better game. But this is crazy, bro. We probably got the 2 best games we've had in a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2K22 off launch, I don't remember a game being this good off launch from 2K in a minute, man. So I ain't gonna lie. We be on 2K when they do bad. We gotta be, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give them their credit when they do good. I ain't gonna lie. They did good, man. They did good. I feel like 22 gonna be a great year. All they gotta do is just not mess up anything by patching unnecessary things. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything that really needs to be patched, but maybe the shooting a little too easy. But I ain't gonna lie, that make it more fun for a lot more people. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see nothing wrong with it until I lose because of it. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no issues, so I ain't even tripping on it. But yeah, today I got y'all with the best build at every position. And like I told y'all boys, I'm gonna be doing videos for both current gen and next gen. So all in this one video, I will be giving y'all the sauce for next gen and current gen. So yeah, man, if y'all boys want to show any support for these hard work I'm putting in, because these next gen builds is hard. Hey man, these next gen build is complicated. So I was really in the lab. I didn't want to put this out too early because I didn't want to give y'all no trash, but I think I found the sauce for y'all boys. So yeah, man, if y'all want to show any type of support, just please drop a like, hit that sub button, make sure to turn on post notifications, go down in the description below, go to all my socials, do all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So for the first build we're gonna be going over is going to be on next gen. I know when I was going over the best builds for current gen and next gen, I included 2 builds in that video, but people in the comments below was actually saying I didn't have but 1 build. I was clickbaiting, but it literally had 2 builds. I just had next gen at the end. But in this video, I will be giving y'all 5 builds for current gen, 5 builds for next gen. So like I said, this video took a lot of time. Please drop a like. But yeah, let's hop straight into it. And I like how next gen did it because I have a lot of builds I've been working on. I've been really trying to post this video as quick as possible, but I didn't want no trash builds, so I had to make sure that these builds was coming correct. So yeah, first build we gonna start off with on next gen is going to be at the point guard position, and in my opinion, this is the best guard build in the game. So when it comes to the position, obviously gonna be a point guard, height, weight, wingspan. We're gonna be at 6'3", 170, 6'10" on the wingspan, and solid or body type is really up to you. I just didn't change it so it didn't mess up the attributes that I already had. Now, when it comes to the attributes, we're gonna be getting 17 finishing, 23 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 20 defensive badges. Now, a lot of these badges and a lot of these attributes that you see on the screen are based off of what I'm gonna be getting. So the 92 driving dunk, that's how I'm gonna be able to get all the contact dunks. When it comes to the 87 3-pointer, that's gonna allow me to get a lot of shooting badges, at least to gold. Then when it comes to even the playmaking, I got my speed of ball up to a 92 so I can get Hall of Fame quick first step. So there's a lot of thought going into a lot of this stuff on every single one of these builds I'm gonna show you guys on next gen because they made this joint extremely complex. Now when it came to the defensive rebounding, I just like having high interior defense. I had that like that on last year on all my next gen builds. I wanted high interior defense. Perimeter defense is max because they actually tell y'all what these joints do. Interior defense is going to be pretty much for contesting paint, so if you don't want to get dunked on, it's going to be able to stop that. And even perimeter defense is going to be pretty much for be able to move laterally and contesting on the outside. And then we got steal. We got that 90 steal so we can get Hall of Fame interceptor. That's another attribute that I pretty much did based off of a badge. And then we got a max block because we just really want to have a high block. We don't have any rebounding because this is a 6'3" build, but I actually get boards more than usual than you would actually expect for a 25 rebound, but I do play with bigs that have like 99 rebound, so it's not really a point of me going to get rebounds when I'm not really going to be in the paint in general, unless I'm like going for a contact dunk. And I do have a tutorial coming out on that very soon. And this is my favorite part about this build, the physicals. You have a max speed of a 94, and yes, you can get gym rat in this game, so yeah, you can get 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 40 strength, 85 vertical, and 99 stamina. And I will be doing a gym rat badge tutorial because this actually came out that it's a lot quicker than we actually expected. Now, you could go 96 on this because of gym rat, but I just went ahead and just put it to 99 because if you go right there, the only thing you're gonna be able to put up is like, maybe you can put up your layup 1, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like that was that big of a deal, so I just wanted, I mean, if you feel like that 1 layup, since you already gonna get gym rat, you can do that. So yeah, that's not gonna make a big difference on the build, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can even go right here. Now, I know a lot of people were saying that this build don't have no pass accuracy. This build is just very hard to get all the stuff that I have on this build with a pass accuracy, and the lowest pass accuracy I would even want is a 70, so I can be able to get badges like bullet passer, which is I feel like is the only like really important badge on this game to really have, because shooting is so easy. You don't even need badges like diamond and stuff like that. But bullet passer I do feel like is needed, but like if I had pass accuracy, I wouldn't be able to have as much finishing. I wouldn't be able to have nearly as much shooting. I wouldn't be able to have nearly as much defense or the physicals. So yeah, I just feel like this is just the perfect build for me at this point in time in this game. I'm gonna just put up one thing to be able to get into a 99. Then when it comes to the takeovers that I actually end up getting, I actually went with, at first I had sharp take and slasher, but shooting is so easy on this game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna even be going with a sharp take this year unless I'm pretty much putting it as my primary, so I can pretty much make it just easier to shoot from way deeper. But if I'm not doing that, I'm gonna go with ankle breaking shots so I can pretty much make people fall as much as possible. I just went with the most fun takeover because next gen is just a fun to play game, extremely fun to play game. And on the back end, I got the takeover with the best +10s or +8s on next gen. I know on current gen it's still +10s, but I think on next gen it's +8s. The only way you can get +10s on your takeovers is if you have that takeover perk to pretty much give you those extra attribute bonuses. I think that even goes above +10, by the way. But yeah, this is pretty much the takeovers I end up going with for this build, and the build comes out as a 2-way 3-point shot creator. So yeah, man, I pretty much showed this build off a little bit already. All the other builds I show on this list are gonna be brand new builds. Alright, so for my people that want a pass accuracy and want to be a little bit taller, you're gonna be able to go ahead and probably want to make one of these builds that I'm gonna show you next, either the shooting guard or the small forward. The shooting guard is actually pretty good, so let's hop into it. So the height, weight, wingspan you're gonna have is 6'6". The weight is gonna be 180. Wingspan is gonna be 6'9", and the body type is really whatever you want. That's the only thing that's not really affecting anything on the right. So yeah, now when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna actually end up with 19 finishing, 25 play or shooting, 25 playmaking, and 17 defensive. Then when it comes to the physicals, I'm gonna start off with this max speed, max acceleration. Strength is based off the interior defense. Vertical up to 85, because the only reason you want to go max on vertical this year is if you're a big man. You really want to, if at max on a guard, want to go to 85, because the only reason vertical is being used in this game is to pretty much as a gate for dunk, and it gives you literally gives you the definition of every attribute on this game. So I ain't gonna lie, 2K did a swell job with how they did this. But yeah, stamina, like I did on the last one, if you want to go 96 on that because of gym rat, you can. I just went 99. But yeah, when it comes to the 19 finishing, 92 driving dunks, so I can get the contact dunks. But another thing that I did, I went 85 driving layups, so now I can get every layup package in the game for guards. So even the Kyrie, which actually could be the most overpowered one, but I even can get the ones for 80 driving layup, unlike the other build. Then when it comes to the shooting, we have 25. We're gonna max out the free throw. Free throw pretty much doesn't do anything to the overall, just like stamina. Then when it comes to the three-pointer, we have that pretty much maxed to an 88. That's going to be allowing us to get even more badges like gold blinders. The last build only had an 87 three ball, so I didn't be able to get gold blinders. To be able to get gold blinders, you have to have an 88 mid-range or a three ball. So yeah. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we actually have a pass accuracy. So we have a 70 pass accuracy, and now we have a ball handle max steal. It's not as high, but the biggest thing that's the difference between this build and the last one is the 84 speed of ball. The speed of ball is not nearly as high, but the biggest thing about that is the fact that we don't get Hall of Fame quick first step. So if you don't feel like you necessarily need Hall of Fame quick first step, I can see you saying that this is a much better build than the last one, because now you have a pass accuracy, now you have even a higher three ball, you still get the contact dunks, you even get more driving or layup, and with a higher or with more options on your layup packages. So yeah, I can see people saying that this is even better, and we haven't even went over the defense. The defense, you even have a higher perimeter defense. This time you're gonna be able to actually get gold clamps and gold menace, and menace is actually a very overpowered defensive badge. When I go over those badges, that badge is gonna be ranking very high. Steals up to an 87. I couldn't get the steal to a 90. I wanted to be able to get steal to a 90 to get that Hall of Fame interceptor, but I couldn't do it. Now if I wanted to lower this and go up, I probably could do that, but you know what I'm saying, you really do need perimeter defense at least to an 86. Now when it comes to interior defense, I'm maxing out on all my builds. That's just so I don't get contact dunked as much as possible. Just help me play as good a defense possible in the interior. Then I have a 65 block so I can get my intimidator at least to silver. Now if you are a person that think that you should have higher chase down artist, a person that think you should have higher rim protector, you can go up on block, but you probably have to go down right here, and then you can get to a 69. But that's just what I ended up doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get an extra badge, so I would just rather do it how I had it, to be honest. So yeah, the steal, the perimeter defense, all very good. Even with this steal, you're still getting badges like gold interceptor, gold pickpocket. You just don't get that Hall of Fame interceptor that you did from the last build. But yeah, the physicals is still all pretty much the same. Now when it comes to the takeovers on this build, I went for more of a lockdown take. So I went with extreme clamps and same secondary takeover with finishing moves, so I can get the best plus 10s. And this all around has probably the best like plus 8s or plus 10s, whatever you want to say, in the game, because you're gonna get lockdown is the second best plus 10s, and slasher has the second or the best plus 10s, which is gonna be the most and just the best ones to have. So yeah, but if you're a person that wants to shoot from limitless range, you can go with sharp take. I don't think this build actually even got shot creator take, so that was another thing. But some of these playmaker takeovers are gonna be a little underrated. But yeah, I'm still gonna go with extreme clamps, and the build comes out as a two-way three-point shot creator. So yeah, man, same build name as last time, but this is not a rare build video. We just trying to get y'all boys the best build at every position. All right, so let's hop into the small four. Now this could arguably be the best build in the game. I'm gonna be honest with you, this could literally be the best build in the game. Let's show y'all boys this joint. So we're gonna go with the small four. Height 6'7". Now 6'7's got a huge nerf, but when I show y'all boys the badges and the attributes, y'all gonna be like, this is just a really just well-rounded build. It's just what it is. It just is what it is. Then when it comes to the weight, 181 on the weight, pretty much minimum, but one off of minimum, I believe. And then 6'9" on the wingspan, so we can have a higher three-pointer, but our defense is still gonna be pretty good. So yeah. Now when it comes to the attributes that we actually end up having, we're gonna have 18 finishing badges, 23 shooting badges, 22 playmaking badges, and 23 defensive badges. Really similar badge counts to what we had last year. Then when it comes to the physicals, we're gonna have a max speed, max acceleration, max stamina. If you want to go 96 on that, you can, but the strength is based off of interior defense, and then the vertical is up to an 85, so we can get the contact dunks. Now another thing that happened on this build, I went 85 driving layup. So if you don't feel like you need an 85 driving layup, you only need like an 80. You do get an extra badge at 84. But like if you don't feel like you're gonna go with Kyrie either way, you can just go 80. If you don't really care about having those and you're just gonna go with long athlete, you can even lower that even more. You can put that on things like perimeter defense, block, offensive rebound, whatever it is. But this build, it's literally gonna be able to do everything in the game, so I'm gonna just have it to 85 because it's like no point of not going there. If you want it, you can even put that all the way on your mid-range and you're gonna get way more, or nah, actually nah, you won't. But yeah, if you want to lower it more, yeah, you could, but it doesn't affect the build, so I don't see the point in not. I don't see the point in not doing that. So yeah, this build, you're gonna get a 92 driving dunk for the contact dunks again, so that's the same. 85 driving layup for the layup package. I pretty much just went over that. 87 3-point ball. We're not gonna have an 88, so we're not gonna be able to get blinders gold, but pretty much all those other badges still gonna be able to get to gold, Hall of Fame, whatever it is. I think it's called Sniper. That's gonna be a very underrated badge on this game for sure. 99 free throw doesn't really affect the build, so 99 free throw, 99 stamina is gonna be pretty much regular for builds this year. Then when it comes to the playmaking, like I said, 70 pass accuracy is minimum what I want to have. If you go any higher, it just really makes it a lot harder to make the build as good as it really could be. So yeah, 70 pass accuracy, we be able to actually have like badges like bullet passer, bronze, diamond, but I don't feel like those badges like floor joiner and diamond are even as important as they was last year, because you can shoot on pretty much any 3-point rating, and it's a lot easier to get higher 3-point ratings if you really want that. So yeah, we do get the option of having bullet passer, but pretty much on pass accuracy, nothing else I really cared about. Another thing that I really did want though was a higher ball handle, so I can get gold, you know what I'm saying, gold quick first step. Another thing about this build, it doesn't get even gold or quick first step. It doesn't even get gold quick first step because of the speed with ball, but I was really saying I really wanted to get gold unpluckable. I really wish I could have ball handle, because that kind of gates, you know what I'm saying, ankle breaker, unpluckable. To have a higher unpluckable, you have to have an 87 ball handle, so that's why I was going with those ball handles I had. Then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, this is pretty much the most well-rounded defensive rebounding I've had in the video so far. So we're still gonna have that 86 perimeter defense, 86 steal. That's gonna allow you to get all those gold steal badges. And then when it comes to the perimeter defense, that's gonna allow you to get gold badges like clamps and menace, which are two amazing badges in this game. Max interior defense per usual, 71 block. If you go down on it, it's not gonna make a big difference. You're still gonna be able to get those silver, you know what I'm saying, intimidator, silver, chase down artist. You don't get silver rim protector, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. When it comes to rebounding, you even have rebounding on this build. This is just a well-rounded build. It's just gonna be able to do pretty much everything in the game. It's gonna be able to rebound, it's gonna be able to get block shots, it's gonna be able to have a decent interior defense, really good perimeter defense, really good steal, really good shooting, really good playmaking, really good finishing. Not the best playmaking, but still really good. And even on the physicals, pretty much everything is really where you want it to be. Now when it comes to the takeovers, we're gonna go back to ankle breaking shots. Now if you really want to go with lock take, you can. If you want to go with one of the sharp takeovers, you can. You even want to go with one of the slash takeovers, you can. I just went with what I felt was going to be like the most fun takeover, and I went with ankle breaking shots. And then for the secondary takeover, I went with whatever's going to give me the best plus X or the best bonuses to really help me in takeover. So yeah, that's pretty much my thought process with the takeovers this year. I'm pretty much just going to go with whatever I think is the most fun, because takeovers are just really just extra in this game. Like shooting, if you really want to shoot from a deeper range, you can go with a takeover for that, but like it's just not necessary, I feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much the takeovers. And then the build comes out as, like I said, we're not really going for rare builds, we're going for the best builds. And for some reason, this just comes out as the name for every build this year. Just like scoring machine and two-way scoring machine last year, two-way 3-point shot creator. If you're making a really crazy good build, that's pretty much gonna be the name for the build this year. So yeah, if you guys messing with the builds, go ahead, make sure you hit that like button. But I feel like that could arguably be the most well-rounded and best build in the game right now. Alright, so let's hop into the power forward. Now, power forwards last year, remember, they kind of ruled the game. 6'7" power forwards, but they've been nerfed heavily. But they're still pretty decent power forward builds. So this one, I kind of went for more of a big man build. But it's a big man build that can shoot. It's a big man build that can get contact dunks. It's a big man build that still can kind of dribble, still gets to 70 pass accuracy, still has good speed, still has good acceleration, still has decent strength, still has good vertical, and still has the good stamina. So I really went for a lot of the different things I'm going for on all my builds. So when it comes to the badge spread, you're going to have 19 finishing, 16 shooting, 17 playmaking, 30 defensive. And real quick, I didn't mention this note earlier. I'm going to actually edit this. I'm gonna edit my video and make sure I say this earlier in the video, but you want to make sure that you go to college in this game, because it actually gets you extra badge points for any category that you want, and it's gonna be up. It's gonna be 4. It's gonna be 4. So yeah, very big thing that they did that. I'm surprised they did something like that, but yeah, that's a big W. But yeah, the 30 defensive, you're looking at the defensive, we got crazy stats on it, but I'm gonna get over into that later. Physicals, max speed, max acceleration, strength is based off the interior defense, but that's still pretty high. Vertical is up to a 75. You're still gonna be able to get, you're gonna be able to get all the pro contact dunks, so that's still pretty good. And stamina is a max. If you want to go with 96 on stamina, you can. It's just not gonna make the biggest difference. Now, when it comes to the finishing, I didn't go with a close shot on this build. Why? Because we're getting a badge like fast twitch and rise up. That combo badge is going to be overpowered. Fast twitch makes it, speeds up the ability or speeds up your dunks and layups when you're doing a standing dunk or standing layup. Rise up makes you do more standing dunks. So not only am I gonna do standing dunks at the highest rate possible, but I'm also gonna do the fastest standing dunks possible. So yeah, we're not really trying to do any standing layups to begin with on this build. When it comes to the driving dunk, 84 driving dunk is all you need for pro dunk contact dunks this year. So 84 driving dunk, 75 vertical on one, and the other one is 70 vertical, but we have a 75 vertical just so we can be able to get both. And yet we have a 64 driving layup based off of that, and we have a 95 standing dunk so we can get those two badges I just went over. Then when it comes to the shooting, we have a max 3-point shot, mid-range went up based off of that, and then we have a free throw of a 95. If you guys want a higher mid-range than the 3-pointer, that's up to you, but you can pretty much shoot on any rating this year. They didn't make it based off of range, they just made it based off of contest, and the contest system makes a lot of sense in this game. I'm gonna just be honest with that. When you get badges, you're gonna see. But yeah, when it comes to playmaking, we got a max speed with ball, max ball handle, so it's not gonna be crazy, but it is max, and we still had a 70 pass accuracy, because like I said, minimum, if I'm going for pass accuracy, I wanna have 70. I was able to do that. But the main thing that I like about this build is the defense and rebounding. We have a max interior defense. That is literally the minimum interior defense you need to have at least have gold brick wall, which is a huge W. Perimeter defense is max, steal is max, block is maxed. I wanted to have a max defensive rebound, but you know what I'm saying, I already had pretty much what I could do. I really wanted to have the Hall of Fame rebound chaser, but you have to have a 99 defensive rebound or offensive rebound, so that just was not happening, you know what I'm saying, because it's just too much you have to do to be able to have that, and this build just didn't even have the possibility of even getting a 99 rebound, so that really is what it is. But when it came to what the build is, the 63 offensive rebound might seem low for a big man build, but you got to think of this. This is a pick and pop type build. This is a spot up type build, but if you want to pick and pop, pick and roll, you can. It's just not a build that pretty much, like, if you want to play with somebody that can ISO, you want to play with somebody that's going to play screens, you can do that. It's just not a build that's really set for just strictly playing inside like how inside builds was last year. So yeah, then when it came to the physicals, like I said, max speed, acceleration, you got a 75 vertical, and strength is based off the interior defense. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get spotter precision and glass screen dimes. I went with the two best takeovers when it comes to the +10s for this build, and also I feel like I went for the two best takeovers for this build because we have crazy defense. So I'm gonna show you guys the options. You had lock take, rim take, and you had glass take, and you had sharp take. And I feel like sharp take was going to be the most important takeover for this build because out of all these takeovers, the only thing that you really needed help on was shooting. So I feel like that was going to be the biggest help. And then when it came for the next thing, I wanted to be able to get that plus on my rebounding so I can, you know what I'm saying, the only real hole on this build is maybe the shooting might be too low or the rebounding might be too low, so I went with those two things, and I feel like those are not even remotely too low. So that just was my thought process on that. But yeah, actually I've just looked at it. It says doubling up will give you twice the impact of the selected ability when the secondary takeover is activated. So it's gonna be, I never even knew that, so I might actually have to test that. But yeah, we're gonna go with spotter precision and glass screen dimes, and the build comes out as a glass screen lockdown. But yeah, these build names are getting not the rarest, but in my opinion, these are by far, I've been testing it, these are just by far the best builds for the positions. And last but not least, I got y'all boys with the best big man build in NBA 2K22 next gen. So let's hop straight into it. We're gonna be at the center position. Then when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, we're not gonna be at them short heights no more. We at 7 foot. The reason why we went 7 foot because I was looking at the hot differences in speed from 6'11" to 6'10" to 6'9". The speed difference is not crazy. Now if you went 6'9", honestly, I feel like you might as well make that at the power forward. So if you think the power forward build that I showed y'all is better than this one, just let me know. You can just make that. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, the best big man build in the game because big people on this game are actually extremely dominant. So let's show you guys what the badges look like. So first things first, we have zero playmaking. Either I could get speed with ball and I couldn't get ball handling and pass accuracy, or I could get pass accuracy but I couldn't get pass accuracy high enough to even really much even make it usable. So I just didn't have playmaking. So off the rip, if you feel like needing playmaking, like break starter for your big man build is unnecessary. You got to take a hit on offensive rebound. You might have to take a hit on standing dunk. Maybe don't even need the post control. Maybe you don't need a lot of these things like shooting. If you want to just make a pure inside, you can easily go with pass accuracy. But honestly, if you're making a next gen build with how easy shooting is, I feel like just having a 75 3 ball is just necessary. It's just necessary. It just makes your build that much better. So yeah. Then when it comes to the badges, we have 28, 13, 0, and 37. So for the 28 finishing, we have a 99 standing dunk. So now we have not only Rise Up and Fast Twitch, but now we have a badge named Posterizer, which is extremely overpowered. It was overpowered last year, but with this new meter, man, I'm gonna do a tutorial on it. It's extremely overpowered. And when it comes to catching lobs, it makes doing the lobs easy. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Standing dunk is just, you know what I'm saying? Standing dunk is that attribute for big man this year. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty overpowered. Close shot of a 93, that's gonna pretty much help us be better in the post, be better at hooks, be better at doing standing layups, any of that type of stuff, putbacks, all that type of stuff. Driving layup, that pretty much went off of driving dunk. We put up a 73 driving dunk, which is not bad at all for this height of a build, because we're gonna be able to get the pro. I think we actually are able to get the pro alley-oops if that is based off of what it was last year, which was a 65 driving dunk. But if not, we still got a really decent driving dunk to be able to catch lobs. We might not be able to get the packages, but you still got a really good driving dunk for it in case it is a driving or a running lob instead of a standing lob. But you really want to catch standing lobs on this game with this build because you have a 99 standing dunk, and we have a post control of an 86, so we can get all of these post score badge Hall of Fame, from back down Punisher, drop stepper, dream shake, post spin technician. Mouse in the House even gets to 99, but that's not based off that. But yeah, we get that even to 99. So yeah, this build is crazy. But yeah, when it comes to shooting, we have a 75 3 ball. I told y'all, shooting on this game is extremely easy. So 75 3 ball is definitely gonna be doable, and you even get a lot of the badges that you need, at least bronze or silver or even gold. Sniper on this build, I feel like it's gonna be amazing. Corner specialist, you know what I'm saying, catch and shoot, all those badges are gonna be really good. Then when it comes to the playmaking, like I said, nothing. But then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, pretty much everything that you need on defensive rebounding is gonna be max. So yeah, physicals, everything is max. Speed, acceleration, strength, vertical, and stamina. But more on the defense. Defense rebound is gonna be max, blocks is gonna be max. Interior defense is not max. When I did it maxed, I was not able to get any perimeter defense, any steal, and I had to have a lower offensive rebound. So what I actually ended up doing, going 95, I was able to get max perimeter defense, max steal, while still having a 93 offensive rebound. So yeah, man, this build, I'm gonna be real with you. This build, if you're trying to make a versatile big man build, this is the build. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is the build. The only thing that you're not gonna be able to do is dribble, but like, you're a big man, you know what I'm saying? This is a true big man. So yeah. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you're gonna go with paint, intimidation, and glass and dimes. Now the only options that you have are post, glass, and rim. So if you do feel like being toxic, it's very easy to get the mama mentality badge, and that's the badge how you change your takeovers. You can change your takeover in every game. So if you just want to play 1v1, you can put on post take. If you don't feel like playing 1v1, you can just go with paint, intimidation, and glass and dimes. And that's pretty much the takeovers I'm gonna end up going with for this build. And the build comes out as, what else could it even be? A paint beast build. And this is the definition, this is literally the epitome of what a paint beast should be, even though it can actually get outside the paint and still hang in with a good shot. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best build at every position at next gen. Let's hop into current gen. Alright, so hopping into current gen. So first build we're gonna go over is the point guard position. This is a build that was extremely popular last year. I don't see it being nearly as popular as it was last year, but it still might be the either a top 2 or top 1 guard build in the game utilized. But the difference is there was literally everyone using one build last year, and it was this build, the play shot. So let's show you guys how to make it on this game. So you're gonna go with the same pie chart, same position, point guard, playmaking and shooting, both gonna be Hall of Fame. Physical, same pie chart. The one thing that's a big issue with me on current gen, this is literally 2K21's builder, but now we have 2K20 gameplay, but it's even easier to shoot. Now the thing is, the gameplay on 22 is much better because we have defense, we have counters to all the how easy the shooting is, we have counters to stuff, and the dribbling is much better. So there is also that. But yeah, we're gonna go with drive and dunk max. We're gonna go up on the driving layup. If we can lower this, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna put this up to a 79. So we're gonna end up with 1 finishing, 25 shooting, 24 playmaking, 6 defensive. Yeah, this build looks extremely similar to something that y'all saw last year because it is the exact same build. They didn't change anything on it. Then when it comes to the height is really up to you. If you want to have 99 speed on it, you can go down, which is probably what you want to do. So I'm gonna go down on it. You want to go down in weight to pretty much get that 91 speed. Literally this year though, one thing I like though, you don't have to go as low on weight. I think they actually let you go lower on weight than usual, so yeah, but that's literally the top for another day. Yeah, go down on this weight so you can get your speed to 91. You're gonna be able to get 99, and gym rat, that's gonna be +8. You're gonna be able to get that to a 99. Wingspan is where it gets interesting because you can either go up in wingspan like I used to make it, where I would go like right here, you know what I'm saying? You can even go over here back to here and go 6'5" and make it where you go down in wingspan. You're still gonna be very fast, you know what I'm saying? But if we making it for like the meta builds, you know what I'm saying, we making it for the best people, this way they want to make it. They want to make it where you can be as fast as possible, go down, have as high of a 3-point ball as possible, and that's how they want to make it. But on this game, in my opinion, the best way to make it, I would go 6'5", lower the weight, make sure you get the max speed and acceleration possible, go up in wingspan, go up in wingspan, go up in wingspan, because this year shooting is just that much easier. So yeah, then you want to go up in wingspan, pretty much make it like this, where you have way better defense, way better shooting. One thing that you probably will want is higher ball handle, but this build does get to 99, unlike next gen where like you gotta pretty much do the 95 to 99 thing again. So yeah, you gotta get that +2 to get the 85 ball handle, but you get all the dribble moves, but you still can get pretty good ones at 80, pretty good ones at 75 if you do it right. And yeah, this build is even gonna have a 70+ driving dunk. So yeah, this build is definitely still very good. This is the wingspan I'm gonna go with. You get +8 to all your physical, so you're gonna have like a 96 speed still instead of a 99. It's still very good. So yeah, all that stuff on this build is gonna be still very good. From the 3-pointers, that's gonna be all the way to an 87. A lot of stuff in this build just is extremely good. Then when it comes to the takers, you get Playmaker, Shot Creator, and Sharp. Sharp, if you want to have +10 to 3-pointer, that's the one you go with. You want to be able to shoot from range, that's the one you go with. But shooting is a lot easier, so I can see a lot of people going more so with Playmaker Takeover on this game. But I am going to go with Sharp Takeover for video purposes, and the build comes out as a Playmaking Shot Creator. Alright, so hopping into the best shooting guard build. Now this is actually one of my favorite builds to use on current gen last year, but I made it at point guard. But for today we're making that shooting guard because we do the best build at every position. The only time I kind of tried to mess that up a little bit was when it came to the center, because yeah, we're gonna get into that later though. So yeah, we're gonna go with the shooting guard position. Pie charts though, we're gonna go with the shooting and finishing. You're gonna get finishing Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to the physicals, you're gonna go with the speed pie chart so you can be as fast as possible. Now when it comes to the attributes on this build, you're gonna max out the driving dunk, the driving layup, the close shot, all that's gonna be up. The standing dunk is even go up to a 51. That's gonna get you 16 finishing badges. Then when it comes to the shooting, pretty much all this stuff on shooting is gonna go up. Pretty much all that stuff on shooting is gonna go up. Then when it comes to the playmaking, max out the ball handle, put your pass accuracy up, but you're gonna lower that down a little bit because we only need 13 playmaking on this build. Then when it comes to the defense, you're gonna be maxing out steal, lateral quickness, and then put the rest on defensive rebound. You're gonna get 5 defensive rebounds. So this build gets 16 finishing, 21 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 5 defensive rebound badges. Then when it comes to the body type, that's completely up to you. Height though, when it comes to the height on this game, the max height I would go on a guard build is 6'5" still, even with shooting being way easier because of the dribbling. That's the only thing. When it comes to the dribbling, you really want to make sure that you can have high enough stuff for the dribbling. So yeah, I am gonna go 6'5". Actually, I'm probably gonna go 6'3", just so I can actually have a chance of getting above an 80. You know what I'm saying? Because you really want to be able to get above an 80 on this game for sure. Then when it comes to the weight, you want to lower the weight so you can pretty much get the max speed, max acceleration as possible. When it comes to the wingspan, you want to pretty much go up in wingspan all the way to the fact that it doesn't go below an 82 ball handle, so that you, well, actually you can go to an 81 because all you need is an 85 ball handle on this game so you can be able to get all the dribble moves possible. Now look at this build. This build has the ability at 99 to be able to get all the dribble moves. It gets all of the contact dunks that you need. Actually, I need to make sure I check that, but I'm pretty sure contact dunks on current gen didn't change. On next gen is a 92, but I believe on current gen is still the same. When it comes to the shooting, You're not gonna have the craziest 3-point rating, but people are shooting consistently on two-way slashing Playmaker. So this build is gonna be just good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be much better than that. It's gonna be extremely consistent. So I don't know why I said just good enough, but you're even gonna have above an 80 pass accuracy. The lateral quickness is gonna be up to a 79. Perimeter defense is gonna be up to an 82. Steals gonna be up to an 87. So yeah, this build is gonna be extremely well rounded. This physical is even gonna go up +8, so you're gonna have a 96 speed, an 80 vertical, a 96 acceleration. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get slasher, shot creator, playmaker takeover, and lockdown take. And lockdown take. This build can do everything in this game. It can shoot, it can get contact dunks, it can pretty much dribble really well. Only options I would go with is slasher, playmaker, and lockdown. But the fact that this build gets lockdown take is just making me go lockdown take, because I just feel like that's gonna be very overpowered. And the build comes out as a two-way slasher. People will see this and literally think, well, they'll know that you can shoot because this game is so easy to shoot, but they'll think that you're like an inside. They'll think that you're like a play lock. So yeah, that's actually a crazy build. Alright, next for the best small forward build. This is actually one of the channel favorites from last year. If you haven't noticed by now, a lot of these builds that's the best at every position. They might have did some different things, but these builds are still pretty much the same. The only argument is the two-way slashing playmaker could be the best at any of these positions, but I feel like these builds are still better than the two-way slashing playmaker. Just my opinion. But yeah, when it comes to the position, I'm gonna go with small forward. This was actually a favorite from last year. Number, hand, y'all know what we're going with every single time. We're gonna go down and go to the playmaking and finishing. Now a lot of people might go playmaking and defensive, but I still think the playmaking and finishing might be just a little bit better than the playmaking and defensive. So yeah, I'm gonna go with playmaking and finishing. Then when it comes to the pie charts, you want to go with speed or speed vert. For video purposes, I am gonna go speed vert so I can get as close as possible to 99 on all three instead of just two being over 99 or at 99. Then when it comes to the physicals, or not the physicals, but the attributes you're gonna have: max close shot, max driving layup, max driving dunk. That's gonna get you 15 finishing badges. When it comes to the shooting, you're gonna max out 3-pointer, free throw, post fade, then lower your mid range to a 71. Then when it comes to the playmaking, you're gonna max out pass accuracy, max out ball handle, put your post moves up, but you're gonna lower it down to an 82. Then when it comes to perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and then even the defensive rebound, you're gonna be maxing all those things out, and you're gonna be able to get 5 defensive rebound badges. So yeah, this build is the exact same build as what we had last year. All the builds from the pie charts are going to be the exact same. Some are just going to get different names, but literally, if you haven't noticed by now, all the builds from last year that was good are still going to be good. They're still going to be good. It's just that simple. So yeah, this build gets 62 badges, by the way, if you didn't know. Body type, really up to you. Height, 6'5". When it comes to the weight, you're going to lower that as much as possible to be able to get that max speed, max acceleration possible, but you can still go up to make sure that you don't lose too much on strength, don't lose too much on interior defense. Then when it comes to wingspan, we're pretty much going to max it all the way out. Now, if you really want to max it all the way out, you can, but if you want to be able to reach a 70 threshold for the 3-pointer at 99, you can. But like on a game like this where like shooting is just so easy, you're going to be able to be perfectly fine with a 69 3-pointer. You're going to have even better defense like this. So yeah, I'm going to just max it out for video purposes. And then when it comes to the takeover choices, you get slasher or playmaker. Last year, I would have easily went with slasher takeover, but this game is so much easier than last year when it comes to scoring, especially with the shooting. People going to have to guard you higher than usual. Like last year, people would just leave me open, but I would have slasher takeover so I could just still dunk people if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm going to go with playmaker takeover because it's going to give your teammates playmaker takeover. You're going to have the option of making people fall, and you're still going to be able to get just as many contact dunks without having a contact slasher takeover. So yeah, I'm gonna go with playmaker takeover, and the build comes out as a two-way slashing playmaker with the playmaking and finishing pie chart. Man, if y'all ain't like the video by now, man, what are y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't like the video by now, what y'all doing? Alright, so for the power forward and center, I'm gonna just do the 2 best big man builds in the game. I'm gonna give you guys a popper, I'm gonna give you guys an inside. So yeah, when it comes to the best popper build and the best inside, first things first, I'm gonna show you guys is the best popper. So this is a build that I showed you guys at the end of the year. This is an extremely good build. It's gonna be even better on this game. I feel like a lot of people are gonna sleep on it because poppers are gonna be so good this year, but I think this build is still gonna be good. Even though they came with some new pie charts, I still don't think these new pie charts are gonna just be replacing the all red, because the all red is just so good. Now, when it comes to this build, it's gonna be kind of like the Paint Beast was last year. You're gonna go with the balanced pie chart. Now, when it comes to the attributes on this build, you're gonna pretty much max it out the exact. Bro, when it comes to the attributes this year, you're gonna be doing the exact same things on a lot of builds. On a lot of builds, you're gonna be doing the exact same things that you did last year. I'm gonna just keep it a bean with you. When it comes to this, you're gonna have 6 playmaking. You're gonna have 16 finishing. And then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, you're just gonna max out everything. Everything on defensive rebounding, you're just gonna max it out. So yeah, it's pretty much literally like I said, bro. It's pretty much gonna be all the same builds as last year. It's just, you know what I'm saying? 2K being 2K at that point. When it comes to the body type, I'm gonna go Burley. If you didn't know, Burley is actually not on next gen. It's only on current gen now. I don't know what that is for, but it is not on. It's not on next gen anymore. Now, right here, this is where it gets crazy. Now, if I was a regular person, I would just go stay with this and just keep it at 6'8". But give me a second. So yeah, we back like we never left, and like I was saying, if I was a regular person, I would have kept it at 6'8", but you know I'm not regular. 2.03 meters is 6'8". What we're gonna do, we're not gonna do what I was telling y'all the whole year, go up. We're gonna go down. Why go up when you can go down? Now, when it comes to going down, it's just gonna allow you to get so much more speed on even a Paint Beast build. So yeah, we're gonna go with 2.02 meters. Weight, we're gonna pretty much go up in weight. We're still gonna go up in weight, just like we did last year. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the strength, you really wanna have your strength as high as possible. So I'm trying to make sure that we have the perfect blend, but without, you know what I'm saying, losing too much. I don't wanna lose too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna actually go 125 kilograms. Then when it comes to the wingspan, we're gonna be maxing out the wingspan. And yeah, man, this build is just crazy, man. Just look at the build. Just look at the build, bro. Like, this build literally is a build that can speak for itself. All the things that's gonna be happening on this build, just off the physicals alone. You still gonna have that 99 strength that you want. You still gonna have a crazy good vertical at a 93 vertical. You still gonna have a really decent speed for a build like this, and an acceleration, 81 acceleration and an 83 speed on a build like this that gets all this stuff. If you made it like a glass king finisher from last year, you would have way lower interior defense, way lower strength. You would have a higher speed in vertical, but the vertical would be like a 97. We still have a 93. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is just a better way of making it, in my opinion. But yeah, when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna have contact dunks off the rip, whether it's a big man or, you know what I'm saying, the guard ones. Even if the contact dunk is a 92, when it comes to the defensive rebounding, pretty much the attributes on that is just crazy. 88 interior defense, 90 plus perimeter defense, lateral quickness, 96 steal, 90 plus block and offensive rebound, and a 94 defensive rebound. So yeah, man, this build's attributes alone are crazy. Then when it comes to the takeovers, this is where it gets interesting. It really is up to you, because you really can get that plus 10 to your rebounding if you feel like that's gonna be a hole, or you can go crazy and just make it just impossible to score on you in the paint. That's really up to you. I'm gonna go with glass unit just like I did last year though, and the build comes out as a versatile paint beast. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, if y'all ain't like the video by now, what are you doing? And pretty much last but not least, before we end off this video, is going to be the only new build on current gen that's pretty much making a video. I'm not gonna say worthwhile, because there are a lot of versatile builds. You can pretty much use a lot of new builds this year. You can use a lot of new ones. I'm not gonna say that you can't. A lot of builds that really was unusable last year are very usable this year because of the gameplay. But this is a poppy. If I'm having people on my team and I want a big man, I want this build on my team. I'll be real. So let's show you guys how to make it. We're gonna go with the powerful position. I know this is the best position at best build at every position, but we didn't have a center for this because I didn't want to see no toxicity, because post scores are very overpowered, and there is a post score that gets 68 badges that I made last year that you can make in this game, and it's gonna be way more overpowered. I just didn't want to get that joint no shine. So let's show you guys how to make it though. Pie chart, we're gonna go with this all red, all green. Pretty much gonna give you both of those Hall of Fame. You can go with another one that's pretty much more red than green, that's only gonna give you defensive, but you also got another one that you can get more green than red. The thing about it is though, I would just rather have both of them be able to have Hall of Fame, and the differences aren't even that crazy on the defense. Now the one with the more shooting, you do have more shooting for sure, but like, you know what I'm saying, I really just need that defense, to be honest with you. It's just that simple. So yeah. Now when it comes to The attributes on this build: close shot, driving dunk, standing dunk, all that's gonna be max. Put that driving layup up to a 51. Then when it comes to the shooting, max mid-range, max three-pointer, max free throw. Then when it comes to the post fade, you're gonna put this up strictly to be able to get those 18 shooting badges. Then when it comes to the playmaking, nothing is being touched. Then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, we're gonna max out the interior defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound. Put the rest on perimeter defense. 21 badge upgrades is the most you can get on defensive rebounding, so I pretty much lowered that, put that to the shooting so I can get that post fade, and now I have 8 finishing, 18 shooting, 1 playmaking with 21 defensive rebound badges. Then when it comes to the body type, that's really up to you. I'm gonna go burly or built every single time, especially for a big man though. I'm going burly. If you didn't know though, that's not on next gen. When it comes to the height, you know how I go with the metric system. You could be perfectly fine on this build and be at 6'8", right on the dot, perfectly fine. But when it comes to the height, well, I'm making it again. I'm going 1 notch under. I was on the wave of going 1 notch above last year because on the build like this, you really would need the rebounding. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make do. Get this built to 99. It gets crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go with 2.02 meters. Then when it comes to the weight, if you want to make a build like this and have more strength, you can do that. It's just not gonna be the most worthwhile if you make it like this and try to go for strength. So yeah, I did go for speed, I did go for acceleration, I did go for lateral quickness, I did go for driving layup. So yeah, we did go down on the weight. Now when it comes to going down on the weight, you can actually go up a little bit and not lose too much, but yeah, you still will have to be at like 83 kilograms. Now when it comes to the wingspan, easy. Max that joint out. We're gonna get up our perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound, driving dunk, standing dunk, close shot, all that is getting up. But when it comes to shooting, mid-range, three-pointer, post fade, that's gonna be going down, but we're still gonna have a 71 3-ball. Now that's at 95. When it comes to this build being at 99, first things first, physical is gonna be able to go up +8 because of gym rats, so we're gonna be able to have the ability to have an 87 speed, an 85 acceleration, and an 88 vertical. But when it comes to the 3-ball, that's gonna be up to 75. You can pretty much shoot easily on 60 rated 3-pointers. You got a 60, or not 60, but a 75 3-pointer with Hall of Fame badges and 18 badge grades to work with. You're gonna be perfectly fine. Then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, pretty much you're gonna have 85 defensive rebound, 82 block, 86 steal, 85 lateral quickness, 70 plus perimeter defense. So yeah, you're gonna be pretty good on the defense. Even the offensive rebound is gonna be up to a 76. You're not really gonna be going for too many offensive rebounds because this is a pick and popper. This is more of a popper. But if you want to go for the rim, you can, because you have a good standing dunk, a good driving dunk. Your driving dunk can get up to a 79. So yeah, you're gonna be able to get the alley oops. You're gonna be able to get, you know, some things that you probably shouldn't. You're gonna be able to get standing dunks too, contact dunks. So yeah, close shot is even gonna be up to an 81. So yeah, this build is really good and really worthwhile. In my opinion, it's the best big man build in the game. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get rim protector, sharp take, glass take, and slasher take. You get slasher take. So let's think about all the things that this build can do. When it comes to being a big man, it does have a little bit underutilized on the rebounding. It doesn't have really much of an interior defense. When it comes to the shooting, though, the shooting is easy on this game, and the shooting on this build is kind of middle of the pack with a 75 at 99. So yeah, the biggest deficit I see on this build is really the interior defense, but if you're good at the game, I feel like you're gonna be perfectly fine with what it is. Glass Skinner takeover, you know what I'm saying? You could go with that. You definitely could go with that. That's another very good option. You're gonna be able to get +10 to all your rebounding stats. So like you'll have, like, instead of an 85 at 95, instead of having an 85 defensive rebound at 99 with +5 on take, you have +10. That's gonna be all the way to a 95 instead of a 90. If you don't feel like that's a big deal, go ahead, go with Slash Takeover. It's gonna give you the best +10s on all facets when it comes to vertical, strength, speed. You even gonna get a lot of different things on the inside. It's gonna be a lot harder to stop you from catching lobs. So yeah, I would go with Slash Takeover, and the build comes out as a glass cleaner. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best build at every position on next gen and current gen. So that's 10 builds in total. If you haven't already, drop a like, man. This video took forever to make. I was supposed to drop this joint last night, then during the day, but I didn't want to rush this joint out. I had to take my time with it, make sure I got y'all boys the best builds of the best builds, so y'all ain't waste no time, especially on current gen. But I really had to put more focus into next gen, because a lot of the builds on current gen just the same things as last year. So I guess that's why they didn't do a prelude, because there's no point in doing a prelude on a game that's going to be the exact same thing pretty much, except for just 4 new pie charts. But yeah, that is the best builds in the game. If you guys want more videos like this, smash breaking, destroy the like button, hit that sub button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. We hit 100K, we gotta go to bigger and better things. We're on the road to 1 mil at this point, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we've been going crazy on the launch of 2K22. I had a video off the rip, hit 30K. That best animation video, doing even better at the time of me recording this. So yeah, man, y'all been showing crazy amounts of support. I'm gonna try to drop a lot of bangers all year. I'm not gonna lie, I've been messing with next gen a lot more, so what I might actually end up doing, I'm not gonna abandon current gen no matter what. Either I'm gonna do videos like this the whole year where I put current gen and next gen in the same video, but if these videos are looking a little too long for y'all boys, what I'm gonna actually probably end up doing, I'm gonna probably start doing next gen on the main and doing current gen videos on the backup, and these are gonna be bangers. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. Put that in the comments down below. Should I do these videos like this all year where I pretty much do next gen and current gen all in one video, or should I do next gen on the main and current gen on the backup? Current gen is not gonna be the main thing on the main unless I just get sick and tired of playing next gen and nobody plays next gen, but all my people got next gen, so I don't see the point. I don't really see that happening, but how much fun I'm having on it too. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of this video. I already said like, I already said subscribe, turn on post notifications for the first every single video. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm about to be man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
And roll, 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 roll.